Welcome back, y'all. Today I really want to talk about delayed and instant gratification. In life, we all face the times when we can't instantly get what we want. We can't instantly get the things that we pray for. The health, the physical things, the materialistic things, the clothes, the cars, the instant things that we get scrolling on our phones, being distracted, instant gratification. As human beings in this generation, we want things instantly. I feel like a lot of us just don't want to work for it. But if it's delayed, if we continue to put in hard work, it holds more value. It holds value of us appreciating what we have. Lately, I feel like a lot of things have been delayed for me. But it's only teaching me more to be appreciative of the things I have already and appreciating the fact that God is holding something better for me on the other side. If I rush things, I'm going to get something that I did not pray for. I'm going to get something that's half of what I wish I had. Just appreciating what we can do with the things that we have already. A way of looking at it is the things that we have in our possession is like gold. It's like gold. Whatever we have now is gold. And it's the things that we do with what we have that invests into bigger things. Things that can create just better things. In the beginning of the book of Genesis, God told man, when he first had a conversation with Adam, he said, "You were made in the image of me. Go and be creative and go prosper. Go prosper." That's not exactly what he said, but to keep it short, he told man to go, to have what you got and turn it into something better. Go give it to other people. Make something out of it. Make it a generous thing to have more things. But we have to be delayed. Not every season is harvesting season. You can't keep reaping over and over again. You have to sow. You have to keep putting in work. Things are going to be delayed. It might take 4 months, 6 months, a year. It's how big the thing is that you're praying for. How long do you have to wait for it? How long are you willing to wait for it? If it's really great, how long are you willing to wait for this thing? Appreciate everything you have right now. Don't want something that's gonna perish in a couple weeks, couple days, in a day. Things that are given to you right away perish. It holds no value. You can't rush having abs. You can't rush having a sick body. You can't rush having $1 billion in your pocket. You can't. You can't rush anything. If you have a relationship, you can't rush a relationship. It's not fair to you and it's not fair to other people. You can't rush anything in this world if you want it to be great. You want it to soak in. You want it to grow and prosper. Going into delayed gratification. You won't gain something great overnight. You won't. It's not possible. But knowing that it's there, having the optimistic and enthusiastic mindset of saying, it's waiting for me, but I just have to put in this work. I have to suffer for this time. This is my working season. Right now is my working season. But I know at the end of this work, something is waiting for me right over here. Right over here. It's like you're mining for gold, bro. You have to keep mining. You have to keep going. You aren't going to find gold right away. You're going to have to keep working until you find it. You understand? Instant gratification. We get instant dopamine from us looking at our phones. from us doing things that are bad for us, smoking, drinking, things that are just trying to distract us and drift us away from what we're supposed to be doing. Understand? You get delayed gratification when you read a book, but when you get instant gratification from looking at your phone, because you instantly get a message. When you read a book, you have to diligently look at every passage. What is it trying to teach me? What am I learning from this book? What am I absorbing? What kind of wisdom and knowledge am I going to put out from the world from me reading this book? It's delayed because it has value. It has value. Value is big. When you look at a super nice car, you know it because of its value. When you look at a really big house, you know the value of that person that he had to be or she had to be to get that house. If they worked for it. The biggest companies in the world had delayed gratification. They didn't build a huge, phenomenal international business overnight. They just didn't. There was no instant Amazon overnight. It had to be found. It had to be put in work to. Every single night, work had to be done to this company. Every single day, work had to be done into this company. Your body, your business, your mind. It is like a company. You have to put in work to be recognized. First, you have to recognize yourself, because you have to understand I'm the only person who is going to root for myself when all this seems like it's just a joke. But in your head, you have that vision. You're like, yo, it's going to work out. You have to have that same mentality, knowing that it's going to work out when you're in delayed gratification season. Sometimes you see other people winning. You're like, dang, they're winning. Dang, they're getting this. Dang, they're getting that. That's okay. Just know that you're going to get something just right for you. Something that's right for your life. That's not your lane. That's not your lane. I get the same problem. That's not my lane when I see that happening. Man, that guy got a nice car. Man, he got some good clothes on. All right, cool. Let that happen. But over time, I built the mindset of me saying, one day I'm going to get what I need for myself. Things that are going to help me serve my people around me in my circle. Because it's small-minded to think that I need that for myself. No, I want that for my family, for my kids, for my mom, my dad, my sis. But we keep thinking about instant things. Things that look flashy to the world. Things that don't look flashy for the future, that are going to look good for us. We want it now, but we don't want something great that's going to take time. For your physique, it takes time to build a good body. Dieting, going to the gym, resting, recovering, takes time. Kids take time to learn. Think of this in a child way. I have to go back. Let's go back. Be a student. Bro, be a student. It's going to be delayed. It's going to be delayed. Cut out that instant gratification feeling. You're not going to get it all the time. You have to be able to understand, I need to be delayed in order for me to be greater in the future. Right now, I need to sit down, suffer, disciplined, in order for me to turn into the bigger person that I need to be for my peoples. Because, man upstairs, he's like, dude, you're like right there. And then we crash out. And then we all crash out, Don't crash out. Stop going back to the old ways where you're like, dang, I just want to chill. I want that right now. I want that right now. I understand, man. But you gotta understand, you're doing this for yourself and your family. You're doing this for the people who are looking up to you that you don't even know that are looking up to you. Understand that things need to be delayed for them to be great. A caterpillar doesn't turn into a butterfly overnight. Bro transforms into something beautiful in distant time. I don't know the anatomy or anything, but I just know that first you turn into one thing, then you can turn into something much more beautiful. God bless y'all. Stay safe.